You've seen them fight as hero versus hero. You've seen them fight as friend versus friend. Now, the greatest threat to the Avengers is... It's gonna be themselves again, isn't it? Yep, this is what happens when your villains kinda suck. Captain America, Civil War. Loosely based on the comic book crossover event comes the epic struggle that has your favorite heroes asking, is it better to be dickishly stubborn?
If I see a situation pointed south, I can't ignore it.
Or stubbornly dickish?
Sometimes I want to punch you in your perfect teeth.
In a film that settles a moral and political debate, the only way superheroes know how, by beating the crap out of each other. Take that, regulatory oversight! The government wants to rein in the Avengers for when they recklessly save the entire world from aliens. That other time when they saved the entire world from a secret Nazi death cult. And again, saved the entire world from the army of murder robots they created. Okay, that one is on them.
Ultron. My fault.
Now, Captain America must get in line or face the prospect of an all-out civil war. Or at least one group sparring session.
You're pulling your punches.
One real fight. And a nice letter reminding us that everything is still hunky-dory.
Tony, if you need me, I'll be there.
What? You thought there'd be lasting stakes? Come on, this is Marvel we're talking about. Cap is back, and he's still a total beefcake, leading a team of rebels alongside his quippy black best friend.
Because you're going to have to go Mark Furman on my ass.
Hawkeye, who's great in small doses. Ant-Man, who's there. Scarlet Witch, who's still doing vague hand-wavy stuff. And Bucky, the man whose haircut was frozen in the 90s. Opposing them is Team Iron Man, his quippy black best friend.
Yes, this is Tony Stank.
Black Widow, who's still scissoring anyone she can get her legs around.
Scissoring, okay.
Black Panther, the king of giving monologues into the middle distance.
Dead.
Yeah.
It's not the end. The mantle passed from warrior to warrior. If I can help one of them find peace.
Whatever the hell Vision is.
You know I don't know what this is.
Yeah, neither do we, buddy. And the best version of Spider-Man, complete with a pre-murdered Uncle Ben.
Hey, I'm Peter.
Tony.
If Tony gives him the great power, great responsibility speech, I am so out of here. Thrill as these former friends become enemies thanks to the evil Zemo, a man out for revenge by framing the Winter Soldier for the murder of King T'Chaka, which will, hold on, I forgot. Can we roll Zemo's plan again?
Wait, his death, even though Ultron killed him.
Rex's car? Really?
Millions, find the hand.
Stealing a book?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Wait.
Not sure he drowned in that sink, though. Okay, that makes sense. There's no way he knew those guys were going to show up. Wait, so he called the maid from Russia? The old captured on purpose ploy. Someone's been reading Loki's plan. Ugh, this is dumber than Luther's.
Not a great plan.
Can we just play the airport scene again? Oh, it's so cool. He was like the size of an ant, now he's a giant. Experience a film that's more than just mindless action. It's also about love. Watch Tony Stark deal with the heartbreak of dating someone whose contract expired after Iron Man 3.
We're taking a break.
The weird flirtation of this weird British Christmas robot and this weird witch who puts him in the friend hole. And the greatest love story of all, as Steve Rogers once again pines for the plums of the man that only he and Tumblr really care about, as he tries to redeem this brainwashed killer caveman for the second movie in a row.
I don't know if I'm worth all this to you.
While ignoring two perfectly good boyfriends who are right there in front of his face.
I need you, Cap.
And now he has to go on the run before he can seal the deal with Peggy Carter's niece? 90 years old and this guy is still a virgin? Someone please have sex with Captain America already. Hell, you know what? I'll do it. I'll bend over right now. So go enjoy the hero versus hero movie that everyone loved, instead of the hero versus hero movie that most everyone hated.
Yeah.
Even though they're a lot more similar than anyone would like to admit.
Very much so.
Featuring a non-superpowered villain, tricking a symbol of America into fighting a billionaire playboy, using an incoherent plan that includes blowing up a meeting of government officials, and using the heroes' moms to manipulate them.
Save my mom! I don't care. He killed my mom.
That ends with an ominous warning from a prison cell and sets up a universe worth of spin-offs along the way. Uh-oh. Cue the airport scene again.
Oh, come on!
Oh, that's better. Starring Barnes & Noble, Robert Downey Jr., Meh Lysandra, Awesome O, Jeremy Aggener, put a bird on it, Walkie Road, the spectacular Sony Man. Tahala, Womb Raider, another Blue Marvel villain. You know, 'cause he's sad. Brian Fantanta. And Giant Location. Headers, Vienna, Queens, 1991. Cleveland. Wait, there's no reason to get that excited about Cleveland. Captain America 3. Avengers 2.5.
That's literally what that
Boy,
was.
that escalated quickly.
Mm-hmm.
That's you, right?
So how did Tony know that Peter Parker was Spider-Man? Would he just break into every teenage boy's bedroom in New York until he got lucky? Oh wait, hang on. That sounded really bad.
So you have that new Captain America script for me? Yes, sir, I do. Now, I should inform you there's a rumor going around Hollywood right now. Oh, what's that? Apparently this year, everybody's gonna be making movies about heroes fighting heroes. There's gonna be Batman versus Superman. In Transformers, they're gonna fight Optimus. In the new Fast and Furious, they're gonna fight Dom. Wow, it sounds like everybody's gonna be doing the same kind of crap this year. Yeah, sounds that way. So I figured we would too. Great, it's gonna be called Captain America Civil War. What's that gonna be like? It's gonna be like if a kid took out all his superhero toys and just started smashing them together. Sounds awesome. Yeah, so we're gonna have the government be mad at the Avengers about all the damage caused in Sokovia and Washington, D.C. and New York City. Wait, didn't the government try to nuke New York City? They did. And nobody's gonna bring that up? No. Okay, so anyway, they want the Avengers to sign the Sokovia Accords. That would give them all government oversight and kind of keep them in check. So Tony and some others are like, yeah, but Captain America and some others are like, no. Oh, the conflict is brewing. Yeah, it's pretty serious. It's like the Avengers are being torn up from the inside. Wow, so there's no need for a villain. Well, no, there is a villain. What does he want? For the Avengers to be torn up from the inside. Huh. His name is Zemo, and his family was killed in Sokovia. So he's gonna do like all kinds of crazy stuff. Like he's gonna bomb the United Nations and frame Bucky for it. Wow. Yeah, and that's gonna kill the King of Wakanda, so Black Panther's gonna wanna kill Bucky too. Oh, Black Panther is in this? Yeah. Wow, there is a lot going on. Oh yeah, the movie's gonna be super stuffed. So like half the movie is gonna be setting up future movies. At least. I love it. And we're also gonna have this huge fight at an airport that's gonna involve— Oh, sorry, just a second. Hello? Really? We did? Well, that's great news. Yeah, no, we'll put him in there for sure. Thank you. What's up? Okay, so I just got word that we can now use Spider-Man in the MCU. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Right? So let's shove him in there somehow. In Civil War? Yeah, we could have Tony recruit him onto his team for that airport fight. Do you think people are gonna mind that? That doesn't make much sense? What do you mean? Well, Tony's whole thing in this movie is about superheroes being more responsible, right? So we probably shouldn't have him recruit an untrained child and throw him into a fight with the world's most powerful heroes and put him in mortal danger. Okay, yeah, no, I see what you're saying. It doesn't make too much sense, but also look at it this way. It's Spider-Man. No, yeah, that's a good point. People love Spider-Man. They do. Oh, and I'm gonna get somebody really hot to play Aunt May. Really? To play Aunt May? Yeah, well, I mean, what two words come to mind when you think of the character Aunt May? I don't know, old lady? Sex symbol, exactly. That's... Okay. Hey, while we're at it, let's throw Ant-Man in here. How would we do that? Just toss him onto Captain America's team. Wasn't his whole movie about not wanting to go to jail and jeopardize things with his daughter? Yeah, pretty much. But we're gonna have him jump onto the side of international fugitives, no questions asked. That's exactly right. Okay. Hey, toss Hawkeye in there too. But he retired to be with his family. Yeah, but here's the thing about that though. I don't care. Gotcha. I mean, if we're gonna overstuff this movie, let's go all out. Yeah, no, fair enough. So what happens at this airport fight? Well, I figure we just give every character a couple of one-liner jokes, maybe one or two fight scenes each, and call it a day. Sounds like a classic Marvel fight. But I was thinking, because, you know, somebody should get hurt during a fight with the world's most powerful heroes, that maybe we kill War Machine at the end. No. No? No, none of that things having consequences business. Okay, can he be injured, maybe? It just feels like something should happen. Fine, he can get hurt, but he has to be in recovery at the end of the movie. Thank you. But that's it though, no more consequences. I promise nothing else will have much impact on anything at all. Good, so how does it end? Well, you know that bad guy I mentioned earlier? Yeah? Well, he's gonna have this thing where other than a minor hiccup at the beginning, everything's just gonna kind of go his way. What do you mean? Okay, so because Natasha released some Hydra files, he knows that something happened in 1991 involving the Winter Soldier. So he tries to find out what it is by interrogating this Hydra dude, but it doesn't work. The hiccup? Right, but from that point on, everything's gonna be super easy, barely an inconvenience. I'm listening. So he decides he needs to interrogate Bucky himself, but Bucky is in hiding. So he bombs the United Nations and frames Bucky to kind of flush him out. Wouldn't being framed just send him deeper into hiding? You'd think so, but it works almost immediately. Oh wow. Yeah, so then Zemo kills a psychiatrist that's supposed to interview Bucky and takes his place. Isn't anyone familiar with the psychiatrist they hired, or at the very least nobody looks like? You'd think so, but luckily for Zemo, apparently nobody does. Okay, then he finds out what the 1991 thing was, and luckily for him, it involves the Winter Soldier and Tony's parents. That's convenient. Very. And then luckily for him, Captain America decides to go against everybody, and somehow he and Bucky manage to escape together. Then luckily for Zemo, everybody follows him to Siberia. And there's an actual videotape of Bucky killing Tony's parents in 1991 because luckily for him, there was a security camera in that exact spot in the middle of a forest road, and for some reason Hydra decided to keep it in their records. And then Tony sees it, and luckily for him, even though Tony now knows that the Winter Soldier was brainwashed and framed and not actually responsible, he immediately loses his mind and tries to kill both Bucky and Cap. Wow, that's all super lucky. So then there's a fight, but at the last minute, Cap doesn't kill Tony. You're damn right he doesn't. So then they're like, well, we're not friends anymore, but also we're still friends and call me anytime. I love it. You think it's gonna do well? Well, I'm looking at this as kind of a test. What do you mean? I have this theory that stuffing more and more characters into our movies translates to more money at the box office. Interesting. Yeah, and so if this movie does well, we can just go crazy with it. Fingers crossed.
76 characters. First things first, look at the shirt that my son got me for Christmas. Look at that, and it goes perfectly for this video. I just thought I'd highlight that real quick. Well, obviously, you know, Hulk wasn't there and Thor wasn't there, but you know, everybody else was. I can't choose. I can't choose on this one between Pitch Meeting and Honest Trailer. I can't choose. They're both very good, both light as far as heavy laughs for me on this one, but they were both funny in reference to what they spoke about Civil War the movie. Civil War the movie I enjoyed, but I didn't enjoy it like most other people did. I thought it was cool, but I knew it was just Avengers 2.5. But in a smaller scale, obviously, because it's just the team fighting amongst each other. I thought they did it pretty realistic from that aspect, though, about why certain characters went on certain sides of the Sokovia Accords and things of that nature. So I thought that was good, and it felt realistic, and I like how most of the characters got a lot of time to shine, considering there were a lot of characters. It just showed the Russos do a really good job with ensemble movies, so I enjoy what they do. But when I compare it to Winter Soldier, I enjoy Winter Soldier a little bit more, because it's just, I feel like the rewatchability of it is higher than Civil War for me, and the music is better in Winter Soldier. That's kind of how I go about that, but I can't choose. You guys are going to have to choose for me. I'll put a poll out for this one, and you can also put in the comments below, which one do you like better, the Honest Trailer or the Pitch Meeting? Honest Trailer I like because it did give kind of like a list of the things that Zemo had to do in order for his plan to unfold. And it was pretty ridiculous. Both the Pitch Meeting and Honest Trailer speak to that. I think I liked how Honest Trailer did it a little bit better in this one, but I can't say that Honest Trailer wins for me between these two. I might just say a tie right now. That might be the way I go on this one. So overall, just a couple of thoughts for me on this one. Again, I thought I was going to do this last week, but obviously last week, Friday was Christmas. So I pushed it to Tuesday. We'll get to Spider-Man Homecoming next. That'll be hopefully by Friday. We'll get that one rolling, and we'll see how that one goes. I hope that one's a little bit funnier than this one. This was good, but a little bit light for me. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below on Honest Trailers and Pitch Meetings Captain America Civil War. Let's talk about this one a little bit, and you can also kind of rank your Captain America movies. I know we did a little bit of that in the second one. Some of you put that in the comments, but rank your favorite Captain America movie between The First Avenger, Winter Soldier, and Civil War. And would you have liked to have seen another one come from, you know, Chris Evans' Captain America? His portrayal is really, really good in these movies, whether it was his movies or in the Avengers movies. He always did a great job. Even his little cameo in Homecoming is pretty funny. Let me know in the comments below. If you are subscribed to the channel, as always, thanks so much for subscribing. I appreciate all the support you guys give me, the comments that you bring to all these videos. I try to reply to every last comment that I can, and all the likes that you guys have been bringing in here. So it's been great. I'm really enjoying it. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Just hit that button. It's easy. Red button right there. A couple other spots you can do that within this video. Go ahead and subscribe. Join the All My Mind crew. You will not regret it. You have a fun time. And also share this video with someone, or this channel with someone, if you think they would enjoy this type of content. But before you go, like this video, comment on this video, And also, check out some of our other versus reactions. We've got a lot of different versus reactions between pitch meetings, honest trailers, a few how it should have ended. I'll bring a couple of those back because I haven't done those in a while. And you can also check out the Tenet pitch meeting, which was really, really funny. Probably the best so far that I've seen. But if you've seen all those, then I'll see you in the comments for this one right now.